class. Today we'll be presenting on how music affects the brain. This is my partner Miguel Freeman. This is my partner Nadim, and I'm gonna just let Miguel take the floor. Go ahead, Miguel.
So first, I'm gonna start off with some questions. I'd actually like to ask the class a few questions, more of questions like, who in here listens to music? I could have guessed most people would. And another question, how often do you listen to music?
Every day.
Every day, the same, pretty much. How do you feel when you're listening to music? Would be another question.
Sometimes I feel sad, maybe happy, depending on what I listen to.
It changes on the music, right?
Yeah.
And also, has music ever given you goosebumps? I don't know, maybe you had a part of a song that you really like or anticipated. Maybe the music was really loud. Maybe you just really liked it. Has it ever given you goosebumps before?
Yes.
Yeah, me too, quite a few times. Now I'll pass it to Nadine, who has some facts for you guys.
What are the benefits of listening to music?
What are the benefits?
Listening to music is the natural antidepressant, meaning it helps with anxiety or when you're feeling stress. It improves your memory and while it helps with dementia. It lowers your blood pressure and the rhythm and tone syncs with your heart, meaning when you're listening to slow music, your heart rate slows down, and when you're listening to fast music, your heart rate speeds up.
What's the next one?
In this picture below, this is the brain at rest, meaning nothing is going on. While the picture on the right is the brain while listening to music. It goes to show that music gives us the nerves and the emotion into our brain, and it gives us reaction. That's about it.
Now, to take over the floor, I'll be talking about literally the effects of music on your brain. Now, as we can see here, music even affects your perception of effort. So it means if you're in the gym and you got your headphones on, you won't get tired just for the simple fact that music is going to keep you pumping. Now, another one would be dopamine, which is a big chemical in the effects of listening to music. Now, dopamine just doesn't apply to music. It could apply to when you're in love, maybe having sex, or gambling. You know, anything that brings you a sense of happiness, dopamine is there, right? Now, another effect would be it helps you calm down, do your work, and makes you more focused. Now, chemical breakdowns. Chemical breakdowns are dopamine, serotonin, and oxytocins. Now, we already talked about dopamine. Serotonin is actually the chemical that makes you feel well, makes you feel good. It makes you want to keep doing what you're doing because you're just feeling good. It's flowing through your body, and yeah. Oxytocins though. Oxytocin is a really interesting chemical just because when it is released, it flows through your bloodstream, but it only releases when it shows feelings of empathy, trust, or love. So when you're feeling like, when you're singing in the car with somebody, it's a great example, your oxytocin levels will rise because you're showing feelings of trust singing together that you wouldn't know. I'll move on to the next one. We want to talk about the brain. The brain contains two hemispheres, the right and the left. Now while the left is more associated with logic, statistics, science, and math, the right side will be more associated with creativity, like music, or drawing, or playing games, actually. Arts. Now, the right side actually controls your left side of the body, while the right side, the right side controls your left side of the body, while the left side controls your right side of the body. That's a really awesome fact. I thought it was. Now, I'm gonna include that. Also, when you're using both, let's say, and its perfect example would be when you're using instruments. You are learning to play an instrument while also being creative in playing whatever instrument it is.
You're using both sides of the brain.
Both sides of the brain.
Before we show you this video, I just want to give a little testimony to why we picked the music topic, why I make music. First off, I get a sense of accomplishment whenever I make something I like. Along with that, I feel good about it. I want to share it with people. I also feel frustrated if I get stuck or if I don't know what to do, or maybe a sound isn't coming out the way I want it to. I get inspired by anything, and I always look forward to seeing new arts made by other people. And nothing feels better than somebody else liking the music I've made. Music isn't an emotion that we should want to share with others.